Didn't slam the door or make a scene. I just left the keys where the dust has been. Today is just a Saturday, a quiet 2020 tense morning. I left without a shout, and I left without a warning. The house was sleeping at 4 a.m. blue, while I stood in the hallway, taking one last look at you. Your breathing was steady, a rhythm I once knew, but the space between us was a canyon we couldn't get through. No thunder ascending, no lightning in the sky, just the sound of a suitcase and a heavy hollow sigh. We ran out of matches, we ran out of light, so I'm slipping away into the winter of the night. It's just a quiet goodbye, a soft letting go, like the fall of the leaves or the drift of the snow. No screaming, no fighting, no words left to break, just the slow, silent snap of a heart's final ache. I'm turning the page without making a sound, leaving the pieces right where they were found, in a quiet goodbye. I saw a reflection in the darkened window pane, two people who loved till there was nothing left to gain. I wanted to wake you, to hold you one more time, but I knew that the mountain was too steep for us to climb. So I whispered I'm sorry to the shadows on the wall, and I caught my own teardrops before they could fall. Sometimes the loudest part of the end is the silence that follows when you lose your best friend. It's not a crash, it's not a flame, it's just forgetting how to say each other's name. It's just a quiet goodbye, a soft letting go, like the fall of the leaves or the drift of the snow. No screaming, no fighting, no words left to break, just the slow, silent snap of a heart's final ache. I'm turning the page without making a sound, leaving the pieces right where they were found, in a quiet goodbye. The engine is cold, the streetlights are dim. I'm watching the world get blurry at the rim. Shh, don't wake up, don't ask me why. It's just a quiet, a very quiet goodbye. The ocean is calm tonight, the moon is high above. reflecting all the wreckage of our sunken love. I'm in a little lifeboat, just me and all the things, the souvenirs and sorrows that your memory brings. The current takes me where it wants. I've lost the will to steer, just floating with the tide of every single tear. The shore where you were standing is getting far away, and I am just adrift with nothing left to say. Oh, I'm adrift in memories, a sea of used to be, lost within the waves of our shared history. Every crest is a moment, every trout is a sigh beneath the endless, silent, empty sky. No anchor to hold me, no compass for the soldiers, floating broken, nowhere near the goal. Adrift in memories, the tide is pulling fast, leaving all the hope of rescue in the past. I pull a picture from the water, frame it soft with pride. Your smile is blurry now, a faded, painful sign. We were on a pier that day, you pointed out to sea, talking about the future, just you and happy me. Now the salt stings my eyes, but the sting is nothing new. It's just the taste of life without the taste of you. The boat is getting heavy, filled with all the weight of promises we broke, of moments come too late. Oh, I'm adrift in memory, a sea of used to be, lost within the waves of our shared history. Every crest is a moment, every trough is a sigh beneath the rescue in the past. I look up to the stars, the ones we named one night, and they just mark me with their cold and distant light. They don't care about the love that sank beneath the foam. They don't care about the heart that's lost its home. The storm is coming, I can feel it in the air, and I don't even care. I'm too lost to prepare. Oh, I'm adrift in memories, a sea of used to be, lost within the waves of our shared history. Every crest is a moment, every trophy is a sigh beneath the endless, silent, empty sky. No anchor to hold me, no compass for the soldiers, floating broken, nowhere near the goal. Adrift in memories, the tide is pulling fast, leaving all the hope of rescue in the past. Adrift in memories, lost in the deep blue sea, drowning slowly in what we used to be. Adrift in memories. I'm wearing that smile I bought at the store, the one that hides everything I'm not anymore. Moving through the crowd, light on my feet, polite conversation with the people I meet. They see the reflection, they see the bright skin, but they don't see the water rushing within. I'm a master of fine, I'm a scholar of okay, keeping the wreckage 1,000 miles away. But if you look closer, if you you catch my eye, you'll see the reservoir starting to cry on this cold January night in 2026. Looking for a heart that I don't know how to fix. 'Cause beneath the surface, I'm gasping for air, drowning in memories of when you were there. Beneath the surface, the current is cold, pulling me under with a grip I can't hold. The world sees a mirror, calm and so blue, but underneath the ripples I'm still screaming for you. Yeah, I'm breaking apart beneath the surface. I walk past the pier where we watch the tide rise. Now I'm the one with the storm in my eyes. There's a chest in my spirit locked tight with a chain, heavy with salt and the weight of the rain. I keep it all buried, I keep it all deep, to keep the ghosts quiet while the rest of them sleep. One little crack and the dam's gonna burst. I'm dying of hunger, I'm dying of thirst, for a hand that can reach through the dark and the mud and stop the slow poison filling my blood. 'Cause beneath the surface, I'm gasping for air, drowning in memories of when you were there. Beneath the surface, the current is cold, pulling me under with a grip I can't hold. The world sees a mirror, calm and so blue, but underneath the ripples I'm still screaming for you. Yeah, I'm breaking apart beneath the surface. Don't look too long, don't get too near. You might see the shadows, you might see the fear. Just a smooth, glassy face in this empty, quiet place. But I'm sinking, still sinking, deep beneath the surface. The tide comes in a little further every single night, claiming pieces of the shoreline that we buried out of sight. It's January 2026 and the air is biting cold, as I watch the ocean swallow every promise that we hold. I built a castle in the sand with windows to the sea, back when I believed that you were anchored next to me. But the salt is in the wood now and the foundation is thin. I'm watching as the winter slowly whispers its way in. It's not a sudden landslide or a mountain falling down. It's the quiet way a memory starts to drift and start to drown. It's the steady, heavy rhythm of the waves against the stone, until the part of me that's us is washed away and gone. It's the erosion of dreams, the wearing of the heart, watching every forever slowly pull itself apart. Grain by grain, the landscape starts to change, until the face I see in mirrors feels beautiful and strange. The wind is taking everything that I was trying to keep and giving it to the ocean, dark and cold and deep. I'm just a witness to the erosion of dreams. I see the places where your pictures used to hang upon the wall. There's a faded patch of wallpaper that's waiting for the fall. Your name is getting harder for my tired lips to form, like a cliffside that is tired of standing up against the storm. I used to know the texture of your skin by heart and soul, but the edges of the image are beginning to unroll. Time is just a river that doesn't know a bank. I'm standing on the platform where the heavy spirit sank. I try to hold the earth together with my bare and bleeding hands, but you can't build a future on shifting, sinking sands. It's the erosion of dreams, the wearing of the heart, watching every forever slowly pull itself apart. Grain by grain, the landscape starts to change, until the face I see in mirrors feels beautiful and strange. The wind is taking everything that I was trying to keep and giving it to the ocean, dark and cold and deep. I'm just a witness to the erosion of dreams. The shore is getting smaller, the water's getting high. I'm losing the horizon, where the earth meets the sky. Nothing stays the same, not even the pain. It just washes away in the gray, in the rain. Erosion of everything. The calendar flipped to a brand new year. It's 2026, but I'm still stuck in the wreckage that I don't know how to fix. I'm walking through the garden in this biting January air, looking for the fingerprints you left everywhere. The mist is rising off the lake, a veil of silver gray. I'm asking all the reasons why you couldn't choose to stay. I hear a frequency that no one else can find, a ghostly transmission in the back of my mind. I'm reaching for the dial, I'm searching for the spark, but I'm only catching whispers in the hollow and the dark. And they're just ethereal echoes calling out your name, a flickering reflection in a broken window pane. They're the shadows of the old ways that we whispered in the night, fading like a radio star just beyond the light. I'm chasing down a melody that's floating out to sea, living in the echoes of what you used to be. To me, you're just ethereal echoes. I saw your silhouette against the frost on the kitchen door, but it was just the winter wind, same as it was before. I'm keeping all the lights down low to see if you'll appear in the static of the silence, in the atmosphere of fear. Every floorboard that is creaking, every sigh inside the wall it's just another phantom that I'm waiting for to fall. Is there a thin place where the spirits and the living finally meet, where the story isn't bitter and the ending isn't sweet? I'm standing on the threshold, I'm leaning through the veil, but the more I try to hold you, the more the visions fail. And they're just ethereal echoes calling out your name, a flickering reflection in a broken window pane. They're the shadows of the always that we whispered in the night, fading like a radio star just beyond the light. I'm chasing down a melody that's floating out to sea, living in the echoes of what you used to be to me. Listen, can you hear it? The humming in the wires, the ghost of all our passion, the cooling of the fires. It's getting faint now, it's drifting out of you. Ethereal echoes of us, of you. Of you. I'm staring at the calendar, but the numbers are just blurring. Standing on the kitchen tile, watching bubbles in the sink. It's a cold January morning here in 2026, looking at a future that I don't know how to fix. I had a vision of a porch swing in a garden in the sun, a million little somedays that we'd only just begun. But the blueprints are all yellowed and the light is bleeding through, since the horizon lost the color that it borrowed from you. I'm a traveler with a compass, spinning wildly in the dark, searching for a fire when I've lost the only spark. I try to see the sunrise, but it's heavy and it's gray, because the life we were building just got carried away. Yeah, I'm holding on to fragments of tomorrow, shards of a life, cutting through my spirit like a serrated knife. I'm mourning for a version of us that'll never get to be, for the kids we never named and the sights we'll never see. The ghost of our future is the hardest thing to hold when the story ends abruptly with the best part still untold. I'm just living in the fragments of tomorrow. There's a space inside my closet where your suitcase used to go, beside the winter jackets that'll never feel the snow. I see the empty tickets to the show we booked for June, and a hollow haunting echo in the quiet afternoon. forget the past, but it's the future that's the thief. It's the could have been that's fueling every ounce of my grief. How do I move forward when my heart is facing back, tied to a train that's running off a broken track? Of tomorrow, shards of a life cutting through my spirit like a serrated knife. I'm mourning for a version of us that'll never get to be, for the kids we never named and the sights we'll never see. The ghost of our future is the hardest thing to hold when the story ends abruptly with the best part still untold. I'm just living in the fragments of tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a shadow now, a dream that didn't wake, a promise that withered for a lonely heart to take. One piece of a wedding, one piece of a home. I'll keep them in the dark as I face the years alone. Fragments of tomorrow, scattered in the rain. The calendar flipped to a year I wasn't ready to see. January 2026, and it's just a ghost of me. I'm standing by the window where the frost has formed a crown, watching all the city lights flicker upside down. I reached for the kettle, but I made enough for two. Old habits are the hardest part of losing someone like you. I'm staring at the silver, I'm staring at the glass, waiting for the shadow of our better days to pass. But the person looking back at me is hollow, tired eyes, searching for a truth beneath 1,000 pretty lies. Now I'm just lost in reflection, drowning in the frame, whispering to a mirror that doesn't know my name. I see your hand upon my shoulder, but the air is biting cold, clinging to a version of a story already told. Every surface is a haunt, every window is a plea. I'm a prisoner of the image of what we used to be. Yeah, I'm lost in reflection. I walk past the hallway mirror, the one we bought in June. It's reflecting an empty house in a quiet afternoon. I remember how we stood there, laughing at our messy hair. Now I'm just a silhouette, breathing in the dusty air. I try to look away, try to find a different view, but every shiny surface is a pathway back to you. Is it a trick of the light or a crack in the soul, when half of the picture is a gaping black hole? I'm reaching through the surface, trying to touch your face, but I'm only hitting cold glass in this empty, quiet space. Lost in reflection, drowning in the frame, whisper into a mirror that doesn't know my name. I see your hand upon my shoulder, but the air is biting cold, clinging to a version of a story already told. Every surface is a haunt, every window is a plea. I'm a prisoner of the image of what we used to be. So I'll turn out the lights and let the silver fade, but I'm still standing here in the mess that we made. Just a glimmer in the dark, a dying lonely spark, lost in reflection. Lost in you, always you. Calendar says January 2026 is finally here, but I'm still tangled in the wreckage of a different year. I found that old blanket that we shared on the settee, the one you said would keep us safe from the world and the sea. But the edges are fraying and the colors washed away, just like the forever that you promised me that day. I'm pulling at a loose end just to see how far it goes, looking for a reason nobody really knows. I try to weave the pieces back to how they used to feel, but the more I tug the string, the more the holes become real. Now I'm living in unraveled threads of a broken heart, watching every line of us just slowly fall apart. A little bit of kindness and a heavy dose of trust, all coming undone and turning into dust. I'm holding on to fibers that are slipping through my hand, a tattered piece of history that I don't understand. Yeah, I'm lost in these unraveled threads. I walked into the bedroom and I saw your favorite shirt, the one with the button missing, lying in the dirt. I thought about fixing it, I thought about the time when loving you was easy and the words all seem to rhyme, but the needle's gone missing and the spool is run dry, and I'm just a tailor for a long and dark goodbye. They say that time can mend the fabric, time can heal the tear, but there's a cold and biting wind coming through the empty air. How do I stay warm when the pattern has been lost, when every stitch we made has been bitten by the frost? Living here until the work of us is finally all undone. Just a loose end, just a mess of the love we used to possess, unraveled completely. The clock on the wall says it's January 26th, but time is a trick that my mind can't quite fix. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the light is turning cold, feeling every story that we never got to unfold. I try to scrub the memories from the surface of my skin, but I realize the sorrow isn't out there, it's within. It's a slow-moving river, it's a dark, heavy flood, carrying almost through the pathways of my blood. I'm a map of a city that was burned to the ground, searching for a heartbeat where there isn't any sound. Now I've got these veins of sadness running deep and wide, nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. It's the ink in the letter that I'm too afraid to send. It's the pulse of a longing that I can't make myself end, pumping through my spirit, a bitter blue design, the ghost of your touch in every single line. Yeah, I'm living with these veins of sadness. I saw my reflection in the frost on the glass, watching all the ghosts of our forever past. Every breath I'm taking feels like breathing in the rain, a constant circulation of a very quiet pain. I used to feel the fire, I used to feel the glow. Now I only feel the places where you let me go. They say that time will thin the blood and wash the color out, but the more I try to breathe, the more I start to doubt. The bruises on the inside and it's shaped just like your hand, a legacy of salt across a lonely desert land. It's the pulse of a longing that I can't make myself end, pumping through my spirit, a bitter blue design, the ghost of your touch in every single line. Yeah, I'm living with these veins of sadness. It's the rhythm of the evening, it's the shadow in my chest, a love that never sleeps, a heart that cannot rest. flowing through the dark, looking for a spark, veins of sadness in me and you, everything we knew. I still buy the bread and coffee you like to drink, and I leave the porch light on so I don't have to think. I check my phone every time that I hear a car door, thinking maybe you forgot what you were leaving me for. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind. In this quiet January of 2026 time, I'm building a kingdom on a foundation of sand, holding a ghost by a phantom of a hand. They say that acceptance is the only way through, but I'd rather be wrong and be waiting for you. It's just wishful thinking, it's a beautiful life, a colorful sunset in a black and white sky. I'm painting over the cracks and then the never agains, ignoring the way that the story it's all just wishful thinking. I saw your old sweater at the back of the shelf, and I told a little story to comfort myself. I said you just lent it to the wind for a day, and you're just around the corner, a heartbeat away. I've mastered the art of the almost and soon, howling at shadows and calling them the moon. The truth is a mountain that I'm too tired to climb, so I'm making a home in a different time, where the bridge didn't burn and the glass didn't break, and I didn't have to learn how much a heart can take. It's just wishful thinking, it's a beautiful life, a colorful sunset in a black and white sky. I'm painting over the cracks and the never agains, ignoring the way that the story actually ends. Call me a dreamer, say I'm sinking too deep, but you're still mine and the secrets I keep. Yeah, it's all just wishful thinking. If I don't look at the empty chair, then maybe you're sitting there. If I don't listen to the silence, then maybe you're humming a tune. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you real soon. Just wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.